And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Good coverage there by the AFC defense. It's 4th down. And the kick by Rosas is good. And the NFC out to an early 3-0 lead.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. On 1st down, Mahomes. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes to throw once more. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And it is gobbled up by the NFC. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his 3rd Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. The Bengals' Geno Atkins on the stop. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Going deep for Hopkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination, though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
Here's Breeze to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 20 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the counter, Gurley. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35. When you think about the history of this Pro Bowl game, there was an all-star game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right, and that game was played out in L.A. in the same stadium where the L.A. Rams currently play. And back then, they split it into conferences, the American Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game, quarterback Otto Graham, nickname Automatic.
Caught by Jones. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the 4th. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 30, past the 20. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play there for the AFC. 57 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run with Connor. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Mahomes finding Hopkins for the AFC first.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the AFC is an extra point away from taking the lead. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
Now Mahomes. And he floats one there, incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now Breeze. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Breeze to throw. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now Breeze. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. To throw is Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Breeze. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Breeze now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now the leading rusher in the league, Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys, his 2nd Pro Bowl. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. This complete to Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And right now it all rests on the right foot of Aldrick Rosas. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a 3rd would win it. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this?